Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest attraction killers that comes with men trying to communicate with women, not understanding how to communicate with them, not understanding the language that they're using, and men using male logic to fix female problems. And there's a particular title that goes with this. But first, I want to ask you, have you ever been in that situation where a woman is opening up to you and she's telling you all of her problems? Now, you think, okay, what do I want out of this? You would want someone that listens, so you try and listen. Maybe you try and help. Maybe you would try and give some advice. Maybe you'd give some really good advice. And you're thinking, I think I can help this person, I can fix their situation. But somehow, instead of actually resolving her issue, you're making it worse. And she's going to start pulling away from you. And you're thinking, well, why has that happened? I'm trying to be a good guy here. You're trying to be the hero in some sense, but she's losing interest. Or she's started to place you more in the friend zone, and you're not entirely sure why that has happened. But it's because you're making one of the biggest mistakes that men make. And it's not just you, it's just a male problem. And it's called being her therapist. And you don't want to be her therapist, you want to be her man, okay? You want to be her male rock, but you don't want to be her therapist. And I'm going to break down why this happens, how to stop it, and just to let go of this mindset completely, because it is destroying your ability to attract the women that you want. So first of all, why do we fall into the therapist trap? Well, it's very simple. We're logical. We think that if we can help her, she's going to see the value in us. She's going to see that we care, and she's going to like us more because of that. And although, yes, we do like people that care about us and take care of us and can fix our problems, she doesn't want that in a partner. She doesn't want her personal problems resolved by you. And we also think, hey, we're showing that we're great listeners, okay? And women always complain that we don't listen to them. The reality is that you're not actually listening to her for the sake of listening. You're listening to her because you're trying to show your worth, your value, and you're making it about yourself, as opposed to what she really needs is someone to vent to. And you can be that person without getting emotionally wrapped up into it. Now, the reality is that if you play the therapist, she is going to see you more as a friend than a potential partner, okay? She is going to confide in you, and she is going to look for you for advice, or maybe she's going to want to talk to you, but she's going to talk to you more as a friend, because you're trying to essentially do what friends do, which is help each other out. But she might step away from the attraction side of it, and she won't see you as physically attractive anymore, because you are not stepping into the role of being that solid foundation for her, that person that is going to be immovable, that person that gives her a little bit of comfort in knowing that everything's going to be okay. Instead, you're trying to resolve her issues, and she doesn't want them to be resolved, okay? I mean, she's not just a woman, she's an adult, and adults want to resolve their own issues. They don't want someone that can just fix it for them, because there's no joy out of life like that, and women are like that as well. They want to resolve stuff. So if you're trying to fix things, you're not really listening, you're trying to add logic to this. And women don't choose based on logic, okay? Or the person that listens the most. They are based on who makes them feel like they can go through their emotions, okay? And you need to allow her to do that. Men just love solving problems, and she's not looking for solutions, she's looking for an emotional connection. So if you start giving advice, you're rejecting her thoughts, you're rejecting her ideas. If anything, you're downplaying her ideas, because you're trying to say, I know that's tough, but we can fix this. And it kind of makes her feel like she's not justified to feel the way she feels. You need instead to just acknowledge, but you need to hold back that feeling of trying to fix things, okay? You can use very easy phrases like, that sounds tough, I hear you, I get why you feel like that, I'm here for you, but you are not going to try and resolve the problem. If you try to resolve the problem, you are jumping into the therapist route, okay? Just let her vent without jumping to problem-solving mode, okay? Sometimes we just need a space to vent, and it's very difficult for guys to understand that for some reason. Now, becoming her emotional dumping ground as well is very feminine, okay? Girls like to have emotional girl chat, and if you are becoming her emotional dumping ground where she is just talking about all of her problems to you, okay? And the biggest red flag is if she's talking about boys to you, okay? You might think, oh, I'm standing out and being the boy that she's not complaining about. No, you are in the friend zone. You are another girl that she sees that you can have boy chat with. You are not someone to have boy chat with. You've become an emotional dumping ground. You are someone that she complains to because she feels safe with you, but she doesn't want to feel safe if you're going to be a partner, okay? And when I say safe, I don't mean like in danger. I mean, she needs those emotional highs and lows. She needs to be kept on the edge of her seat. She needs something fun and exciting for a partner. And there's nothing exciting about talking to your therapist, okay? So you need to learn to set a boundary. If she vents, okay, don't flirt, don't joke, but you do need to step back, okay? If women start dumping drama, then the best resolution will be to step away from the problem, shift the conversation to something more playful, give a more attractive vibe, and say, hey, let's not stress about this, let's do something fun, okay? You want to go off and do something fun. You do not want to be her emotional dumping ground, okay? You can't let her trauma and her upset be your responsibility, okay? You are not her parent. She is an adult, okay? Now, too many guys get wrapped up in emotional issues, especially if she's gone through a rough past, okay? You can't be thinking, if I can heal her, she's gonna love me forever. I know so many guys that think that. They think if I can heal her, if I can fix her, then she's going to love me forever. She's going to be so grateful. The reality is that you can't heal her, okay? And even therapists know this. It's not about being able to fix someone. It's about guiding them to be able to fix themselves. So you need to understand you can't fix her. You can't solve her issues. She needs to solve them herself. And you need to allow her to solve them herself because she is not weak, okay? Women are still strong, they're able to resolve their problems. But if you keep on trying to resolve it, she's never gonna learn. And then you're just, like I said, the emotional dumping ground, okay? You need to be light and playful. Acknowledge when she's in a bad emotional space. Give her a place to hug and to hold. Make sure that she feels like safe and secure. But at the same time, you can't be the one that's trying to resolve her issues, okay? You're not the therapist. You need to set the emotional tone right, okay? Women don't fall for men who are just there for them, okay? The thing is that as a man, you need to be on your own adventure, your own journey. You cannot make her your sole priority, okay? Whereas if you are her therapist, she is your sole priority. And you don't want to do that. She wants to deal with her own situations and she wants you to deal with your own situations, and then you both come together strong, because that's how couples work, okay? So you need to stop thinking that fixing equals attraction. It doesn't, okay? Emotional support does not equal attraction, okay? Emotional support is important for relationships, but not for building attraction. It does not make her want you, okay? Now, yes, we need emotional support if you're in a long-term relationship. If you need something that's strong, you need someone that's secure and someone that makes you feel comfortable. But if you keep on getting wrapped up in her emotions, then she's not going to find you attractive, because women are drawn to strong, stoic, masculine energy, okay? Strength, confidence, leadership, okay? So you are there for her. You're there to make her feel comfortable, but you're not there to resolve her issue by getting wrapped up in her emotions, okay? That is the role of the therapist. And I need you to set your mindset correctly and understand that if you feel you are in the therapist zone, which is essentially the friend zone, but with more emotional baggage, then you need to learn to step away. You need to tell her, I know you're going through something, but I believe that you can get through it. And that's all you need to do. She needs to get through it. You are not going to be the one that solves her problem, okay? That's the struggle between men and women communication. It's tough, and you're going to be going against your instincts, but you have to do it if you want to build the attraction correctly. If any of this resonated with you, hit a like, tell me a comment below if you ever discovered something like this, send this to someone that needs to hear it, subscribe for more, let me know if you want me to touch on anything else in these subjects, and until next time guys, keep on seducing.